Hello friends and welcome back to Generation Pixel, and if you're new to the channel, well, I kinda hope you stay around because you see, this is not going to be my usual kind of video. No, this is going to have nothing to do with games. Well, it's nothing going to do with gameplay footage or game pickups. That's right, no games today. I'm giving you just a tip. This is going to be a video where I give to you the benefit of my experience and show you an important piece of equipment, or kit I should say, that helps maintain the collection that you have behind you. Now this was probably going to be a one-off video and just stand alone all by itself, put it out there and that would be it, done. But something else happened something happened in my YouTube world. And that thing that happened was, well, Brew United returned to YouTube.
Yes, I'm back.
And Brew United, if you don't know him, fantastic channel. He's had about 6 months off and he returns just the other day. And not only does he return, but he returns with a sort of whole new outlook in YouTube. No longer is he going to be doing some of the stuff he done in the past, but he's going to be focusing on how-to videos. Now he did sort of suggest that he didn't expect his video to be one that people would VR to, but I just happened to have this in the works, so I was more than happy to VR to Brew United. Now I will put his link in the description if you don't know him and you want to go back, or maybe if you used to watch him and you don't anymore because he's been away for so long. But I heartily recommend that you go out there and check out Brew United. But anyway, enough of all this, let's get on to my tip. And the tip for today is a piece of equipment, a piece of kit that I require to help maintain my collection, both retro and current. Now there's lots of equipment out there that we all probably have. We all probably have decent CD sprays, we all probably have a decent cloth for our disc media, we all probably have plenty of cotton bud swabs, we all probably have isopropyl alcohol, we all probably have a collection of screwdrivers and security bits and other gubbins that everyone needs to maintain both retro and current video game collections. But the one piece of equipment that I use, the one piece of kit that I think not many people do use or know to use is, well, this. That's right, that's WD40. It's the lubricant and oil. Now you've got to be thinking to yourself, what does this lunatic use WD40 for? Well, if you want to find out, or if you want to think about it, I'm going to run the titles and see if you can guess before we get to the other side. Okay, so here we go for the tip. Now be honest, how many of you out there guessed that I was going to use grade A sandpaper and WD-40 to resurface a disc? Well, if you thought that, well, you're wrong and probably a little bit in saying no. What I use WD-40 for is removing sticky stuff. And yes, I know there's other products out there specifically designed for removing labels and sticky residue, but quite frankly for me, WD-40 is the best product you can use for this. And on this first example you see baked on glue, a sticker that has been removed but left behind the glue and left to sit for years. And as you see, with just one spray of WD-40 and a cotton bud, that decade old baked in glue just comes straight off. And WD-40 has never reacted badly with any plastic surface that I've put it on, which unfortunately can be the case with some other products on the market. Now both soft and hard plastic cases are one thing. When it comes to the paper of cover art or manuals, well, that's something completely different. But for me, WD-40 does just as good a job here. And with this first example, we're looking at a large old sticker on the back of some sleeve art. Now as you can see here, I'm quite happily soaking the sticker and even the back of the sleeve art with the WD-40, which will let it seep in beneath the sticker and render the glue beneath inert, leaving me with just the final job of teasing away the sticker at the corners, pushing the WD-40 into the sticker as I'm pulling it along, reapplying a little bit more WD-40 if I feel a little bit of a tug, and gently removing the entirety of this sticker. And when the sticker is completely off, you can notice for yourself that the gum on the back of the sticker has no tackiness whatsoever. Now the last stage obviously is just wiping down whatever it is you've been removing the sticker from, but you will notice that the WD-40 has left a stain. Now I don't want you to worry about this stain because let me tell you, of all the times that I've used it on paper or plastic of course, the WD-40 has just completely disappeared, and as you see here, the stain and the sticker are both gone from this particular cover art. Now of course, if you don't want to be slapdash, you can do this rather slowly and methodically, and to do that I tend to just get some of the WD-40 onto a cotton bud and rub it around the edges of the sticker, slightly pushing the WD-40 coated cotton bud into the very edges of the sticker, and after a few moments you'll be able to gain purchase of a corner and start to slowly peel the sticker back. Now as I said, this is a much longer process because you're not just simply soaking the whole sticker in the WD-40, but if you are worried about staining a particular manual or cover art, well, this is maybe the way you want to go. But you will have to slowly apply the WD-40 on the cotton bud to the sticker at regular intervals. It does however work just the same as the other method, it just maybe take a little bit longer. But at the end of the day we get exactly what we're looking for. Nice clean manuals, nice clean box art, without those sometimes awful stickers that retail stores just love to slap onto our precious items. And as an added bonus, you're left with that wonderful faint aroma of WD-40 in your items just for a little while. And I don't know if that's a me thing or a man thing, but there's nothing quite like that faint aroma of WD-40. So there you have it my friends, the piece of kit that I require for maintenance in my retro and current video game collecting, WD-40, the lubricant that removes all those stubborn stickers, whether they've been stuck on for decades, whether they're on the plastic case, whether they're on the manual themselves, as you could see from the video that you've just seen, the footage you've just seen, and it works wonders. Now, bonus, for a bonus, WD-40 isn't like Goo Gone or Sticky Stuff Remover or the millions of other brands that you get out there. One, it won't tarnish any of the hard plastics that's on your maybe PlayStation 1 cases and the like. This doesn't affect it one bit, and of course you can use it for other household tasks. Not that us gamers like to, involve ourselves in other household tasks, but you get what I mean. You can always justify to the better half that you're buying WD-40 for something other than your video game fanaticism. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video and want to talk about anything, then drop down there in the comments, because that's what the comments are there for. And if you've enjoyed the video and maybe even found it a bit useful, well, throw me a thumbs up, because, well, it's good for the channel, but it makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside too. And of course, if you want to see more videos from Generation Pixel, well, subscription button is always there, it's always free, and you can always change your mind. So thank you very much for watching, and remember, until next time, get your hands on some WD-40 and cheerio!